Welcome to United Unzipped.
It's been a while, guys, but we have got a party video for you because Luke Shaw, the world's finest left back, what has he done? What has he done, mate?
He waved.
He has given us a bloody wave. We are on a roll.
Get your thing, get him on there.
Shaw.
Luke Shaw waved.
Gonna make United.
So thank you everybody who sent the tweet. Luke, give us a wave. Luke, give us a wave, because he did give us a wave. He did it straight away. He was so quick, possibly the quickest waver in the history of waving.
You do not need to tell Luke Shaw to do something twice.
No, he just
to
does
be fair,
it.
you need to tell him like about 200 times, but still.
Yeah, he does it after those 200 odd tweets come in. So
What a legend.
Who's next?
Right, I've been given full reign here. I've been put in charge of who we choose to do it next. Now, I'm going to change tact a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been going for current players, but they're busy, mate.
Okay.
I'm going to go for a United legend, an alumni to be all alumni, one of the Danish greats of Manchester United. I think you know what I'm going to say, mate.
Yeah.
Part of the treble winning lineup.
Oh, easy.
Striker, Erik Nevland.
Didn't see that coming.
Erik Nevland, mate.
Okay. Tell us about Erik Nevland.
6 appearances, 1 goal. But it's not just about that. It's about the morale in the camp.
That's right.
While the other people wouldn't have been scoring if it weren't for Erik Nevland, joking in the dressing room.
Here we go. Erik, give us a wave. Erik, give us a wave. I'm going to put his hand on screen. So Erik Nevland, if you're watching this, I'm sure loads of brilliant people have tweeted you. Phil Neville, Paul McGrath, Juan Mata, Ashley Young, Norman Whiteside, Mark Bosnich, Brian Robson and Luke Shaw are all people that have waved to us, and we love them and we will love them forever. They're the Hall of Fame legends. We're trying to create an 11-a-side team. We don't have a centre forward. It could be you. We know
Tell you why we don't have a centre forward, mate. Because Falcao said no, and Dion Dublin's too busy having a midlife crisis inventing percussion instruments.
Don't be that guy, Eric. Right, let's move on. So, club news. Bobby Charlton was in Munich to mark the 57th anniversary of the Munich disaster. He was at Bayern Munich and opened the new sort of commemorative exhibiin that Bayern Munich have done,
Museum.
which is really cool, and with a lot of respect for Bayern Munich. And Bobby Charlton, as I said, was there with Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, forgot his name, and they opened it and they've sort of said it's wonderful and it's a really nice thing that they're doing that. And next season we'll all go and visit it before we knock Bayern out of the Champions League.
Yes.
Next.
Talking about the Champions League contracts. It doesn't make sense as a link, but if you don't mention it, no one notices.
That's right.
Talking about the Champions League contracts, Paddy McNair has signed a new bloody contract, mate.
Lad.
Keeping him at the club until whenabouts, mate?
June 2017.
At least.
At least June 2017.
At least. He'll think he's gone, and then we'll be like, actually, mate, we've got a year option on this.
Yep.
You're staying.
That's right. Elsewhere, the club has commemorated with weird little slogans.
What's wrong with you today, mate? You can't talk.
Several things. Robin Van Persie has played 100 times for Manchester United, which is awesome. Well done, Robin. I think he scored about 57 goals, I think.
Look, you've had a holiday, mate. We haven't done one of these videos in ages. You're supposed to have recouped yourself.
I know, hasn't happened, has it? Elsewhere, Adnan Januzaj has played 50 times for the club, so they've done the same sort of thing with him, with these weird pictures that say 50 not out. It's not cricket, guys.
What next?
What do you mean not out?
Dart ones? 2 bullseyes for Van Persie?
Yeah, what does that mean? What else is going on? Injury news. Go on.
Injury news. Well, let me tell you, this has been quite a good week for injuries. Usually we have got legs off, heads off. All we've got this week is Michael Carrick, and he's doing all right.
Yeah, he's ahead of schedule. Go on, Mickey Carrick. Now, bad news, serious news. Di Maria, as we're aware, his house was broken into by 2 guys. We think they were armed with scaffolding poles.
I tell you what they're armed with, a bad childhood. They were armed with a bad upbringing and a terrible attitude and a terminal case of being an arsehole. That's what they were armed with, mate.
Fair play, fair play. Yeah, but the problem is that he was there entertaining, he had the mother-in-law round, his wife was there, his daughter was
the mother-in-law.
round. Yeah,
trying to impress the mother-in-law, and she's like, do you know these 2?
With the scaffold poles. Yeah, so they're really sad, and they've moved out of their family home. They're now staying in a hotel, apparently. And she's come off social media.
She's come off, and
Instagram.
her Instagrams were bloody beautiful. And if she's watching, which I know she is, don't negotiate with people like this. Put your Instagram back up, and your first picture's just you doing that.
Yeah, do it.
I'm sorry, mate. I feel very strongly about
so
this.
basically we hope Di Marie's okay and that this isn't something that puts them off living in Manchester. They're obviously going to feel pretty terrible.
Best canals in the bloody world, mate.
Yeah, hopefully it's all right. Let's move on now to Louis van Gaal losing the plot in Louis van Gaal's passive-aggressive clip of the week.
And I give it to you. You can copy it, and then you go to Big Sam, and maybe he can give a good interpretation.
Ooh.
Take that, Big Sam.
It's a bit Benitez, isn't it?
A little bit facts. He's got proof that he's not long ball. I mean, it did do some long ball, but not all long ball. We did some short ones too. Right, let's do the commercial seal.
Oh, yes, mate! We haven't had a commercial seal in so bloody long. And you know what? I think it's good that we've taken all day because it's given Ed Woodward some time to pull his finger out of his bloody ring piece. I'm going to get the press statement now.
Not a nice image, that, is it? Where are you going? Oh, we get your state. Brilliant.
We have got our first ever commercial partnership in Mauritius!
Delicious!
Finally!
Rhyme.
We have been waiting for some commercial partners in Mauritius for so long. If any of us go to Mauritius on a little holiday to see the family, something like that, honestly, we are just embarrassed.
Yeah, it's awkward.
It's terrible, but not anymore.
Talk us through it.
We have signed a deal with MTEL. Established in 1989, MTEL was the first mobile network operator in the whole of the Southern Hemisphere, going on to set a standard in being the first company to introduce Mauritius to many of the ICT technologies which form part of our everyday life. We take them for granted.
Yeah, we do.
This tradition for innovation and groundbreaking first is reflected in today's announcement, and they become Manchester United's first partner in the, we've already said, the first, absolutely brilliant.
It is amazing.
And as the club's first official triple play and MUTV broadcaster in the country, it's an absolutely fine addition to the club. And I'm just going to make a little paper aeroplane flying off to Mauritius with that new commercial seal.
It's quite good. Well done, Ed. Right, some sort of news for you now. The People's Pundit. Carlsberg and TalkSport are sort of joining forces, creating this sort of competition. All the information is below. You just sort of enter yourself in, and you can become the next Andy Gray.
Or Richard Keys.
Yeah, or Ron Atkinson.
Stan Collymore.
They're all terrible. You can be the first good one.
You can be the first. What about Phil
There
Neville?
are no good football pundits.
Adrian Childs?
There are no good football pundits.
Okay.
I mentioned Michael Owen.
Adrian Childs looks like a kid's been asked to draw a potato, but that kid's got a mental problem.
Wow. Okay. I don't know where we go from there. Yeah, so information is below. Click on it. You can be the first good pundit. Now, social media roundup. I'm sure you've seen this. It's been doing the rounds. It's very funny.
Oh, yes.
Paul Scholes calling Robbie Savage a knobhead.
We've been joined by Phil Neville as well, so in actual fact we've got 2.5 members of the class of 92.
Scholes is taller than that.
Now the first thing we've got to ask you.
Take that, Robbie. That was good.
The thing that gets me about that is surely Robbie Savage is now just watching that and thinking, I'm mate with Paul Scholes, doing a little gag with Paul Scholes, he loves it, we're having a bit of banter. He's like, oh, just call me a knobhead.
Yeah, that's funny, bit.
Yeah, it's funny.
Right, elsewhere. Falcao's had a birthday. Did a picture with
David De Gea.
Did a picture. Also, people who've had a birthday. Adnan Januzaj's had a birthday. Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo's had a birthday. Neymar had a birthday.
Did he?
All the birthdays.
Yeah.
And
they
finally,
come around, but once a year.
That's true. Always been true of birthdays, unless you're the Queen. She's got 2.
Yeah, she gets a couple, doesn't she?
Yeah. Now, it's the fight everybody wanted to happen. The original Thriller in Manila. A proper rumble in the jungle.
Two people having a fight.
Also a good one. Yes, it's obviously, you know what I'm going to say, Phil Neville, Adam McCullough. So Adam McCullough occasionally runs the Full-Time Devils Twitter account, and he was there the other day, sending some tweets, and it kicked off at Phil Neville. Look at this. Phil Neville being like, oh, I want to see this style of play, what's wrong with that? And here comes Adam, bosh! What are you talking about? Putting Phil in his place. Now, sure, Adam's got a point.
Oh yeah, he's got
Phil
a point.
was a coach, and he did a real bad job. But he's in our team, Adam!
Come on, mate.
Leave him out!
You not been watching the videos?
Hall of Fame of Legends.
Careful who you speak to. Reserve that for bloody
Hall
David May.
of Fame of Legends.
Sugar my tits.
You do not give him abuse. Zip. That is United Unzipped. Get in the comments below, and most importantly, tweet Erik Nevland. Let's get that wave.
Come on, let's get a striker.